Mixed bag in the market today. The small cap stocks generally down big. I warned you last week about small cap stocks. Be very careful. S&P 500 about, as of 3 o'clock, about flat. The NASDAQ 100 doing a little better. When you pop the trunk and look in the car and see what's really happening here, a lot of stocks were being sold off today. Yet again, it is the 10 most powerful companies driving 50% of the NASDAQ 100 that kept the stock market afloat today, all in all. And here's the heat map, right? There you go. Specifically, it was very much NVIDIA holding up the stock market today because of the new deal with China. But bank earnings today, this morning, were okay at best. Inflation data, CPI data this morning, a little hot, a little cold. The market didn't really love it. Beware of PPI wholesale level inflation data tomorrow morning at 0830. So between a lot of underlying selling and the kind of underlying news from this morning, so, here we are in the S&P 500. Pretty flat, down only 0.2% as of about 3 o'clock as I speak. Because we have chopped sideways for so long here, and I said that this could happen, there is another level here that, in my opinion, the S&P 500 would need to break below to see lower prices. That's about 6,259 or so. You can see the two other levels below that. But in order to get any selling, we're going to need some sort of news story to really slap people in the face. Other than that, stocks can continue higher. Again, PPI wholesale level inflation data out tomorrow morning, some more bank earnings out tomorrow morning. So just pay attention to those and how the emotional herd reacts. 10-year yield definitely higher today as of 2:18 in the afternoon. It's one of the things that made the small caps sell off. So here we are with an unconfirmed breakout now above 4.43%, potentially bullish here. Even something more bullish would be tomorrow confirming the breakout with a modest move higher. We shall see what happens, but this is very good for my short bond fund position. Congratulations if you're in that trade with me. This is driving down, at least today, small cap stocks, because between the inflation data this morning and earnings, it is more data telling the Fed to not cut rates and hold where you are. They do not want to allow inflation to get out of control all over again. The deal with small cap stocks running up over the last 2.5 weeks or so has been this, in my mind, silly thought of these interest rate cuts that are going to happen. I don't think they happen. That makes small caps fall. Beware of small caps. Natural gas showing strength over the last few days here as of about 2:25 this afternoon Eastern, making an unconfirmed breakout above $3.48 per cubic foot. If it closes anywhere here today and then can close meaningfully higher tomorrow, that would confirm the breakout. If the breakout confirms, natural gas could go to $3.69 a cubic foot. I get it, a little frustrating for me personally because I was long natural gas, and last week when it confirmed the breakdown below $3.37, I partially got out of my trade. I said I'll keep half of it just in case we do get a pop-up. We did, and then I said, I think it can continue to come down from here. We shall see. I got out of the rest of my trade on Friday or so. And then here we are, maybe Thursday, and then here we are even higher. So personally, a little frustrating. As far as entering a new trade in natural gas right now, I don't see one. A little patience for a new trade. U.S. oil still in this confirmed breakdown slot between $67.92 a barrel and $64.42 a barrel. I am not in a crude oil trade right now. I personally don't think that I want to enter one. I would want to see crude oil get a lot higher or a lot lower in order to enter a trade. So in my opinion, patience on the next oil trade. If you follow me, I've been in a gold trade for quite some time here. Still, bouncing around, and that long kind of term breakout level above $3,320 an ounce. If you're not in a gold trade, I don't specifically see a new one right now. Little patience if you want to get in gold or think you should short gold. I don't see a gold trade right now. I continue to hold my long gold position though. This is not investment advice, and if you don't know me, I'm John Crocker, professional investor, proud American, cigar lover, and owner of Crocker Capital, LLC.